What's up guys, Zoom here, and we're going to be doing a quick profile and a small playability report. Just some experiences here and there on my Chainburn deck. Now, I'm going to make this clear. I am not riding the Chainburn bandwagon. I built this deck back when Cyberdark Impact first came out, around then or so. I had noticed Chainburn and Accumulated Fortune and the other such cards in the archetype, and I thought it to be really interesting, so I wanted to build a deck on it. So I built one with Chain Healing, Chain Detonation, and kind of those slightly underpowered cards. And then once I actually took it to locals, people gave me some advice on how to make it work better. So we'll just get straight to profile. Running double Lava Golem. It's pretty amazing for this kind of deck, and I've taken to siding it in a lot of other decks. In that, you can easily take out 2 trouble monsters on your opponent's side of the field. As the tribute is a cost, there's no destruction protection against it. Even if they wanted to solemn it, again, you have to tribute the two monsters first before you can attempt to summon it. So if they were to solemn or bottomless trapple, they still lose what they had. Yes, you're giving them a 3000 beater in a deck like this. That doesn't hurt whatsoever, and they also burn for 1000 each standby phase, which again, this being Chainburn, Lava Golem is your Chain Link 1 every turn, so that's very beautiful. Triple Marshmallow. Again, in this type of deck, it's so beautiful. It's your indestructible wall, at least by battle, and whenever they attack it while it's face down, they take 1000 damage, so it serves double purpose. 1 Morphing Jar, which is a personal tech of mine for a deck like this. When I was in early testing, I was running double Metaion, but I kind of like the consistency this adds. In most hands, you'll draw him and 5 back row, so you can just set all that, and then you get a free hand replenish whenever he's attacked or when you choose to flip him. 1 Max C, again for the added draws. Even if you only get 1 summon, or you only get its effect off once in that turn, it's still an easy deck thin, and it's essentially a free upstart without having to give your opponent 1000 life. Double Swift Scarecrow. This is your hand trap, and if someone is maining a Decree or Eradicator Epidemic Virus, this is sometimes your only savior, and can do pretty well. Also, if you have if you don't want to waste one of your back row spots on any sort of attack negation, then you can just use him and save what you might have for the next turn. And that's it for the monsters. Again, Marshmallow is the only one that you're going to be using. The Lava Golem is to hurt your opponent. And of course, again, Morphing Jar too. 1 day piece. Again, because it's limited, I would love to run multiples, but it's still pretty amazing. Gives you a free turn where you don't have to, again, waste anything. You can also, if you have 4 set, you can start the chain with this, go off, and then the chain ends with this, and then you are, again, saved for 1 turn. Double Duality, consistency, as always. Double MST, just, again, you can take out trouble field spells, depending on what you're facing. This is just personal for me. I like running, or maining 2. Just in case someone's main decking a Royal Decree, or anything like that, that can hurt you. It's just really nice having 2 of these in the main deck, and again, they're chainable. So, and then Double Chain Strike, again, the main burner of the deck. If you get it, you can usually get it off on Chainlink 5. If you chain it off an opponent's card or Lava Golem, Chainlink 6 dealing 2400 damage. And that's it for magic. Running, and this is important to lay them all out together. Triple Just Desserts. Triple Secret Barrel, and then double Ojama Trio. Just Desserts deals 500 for each monster on your opponent's side of the field. Secret Barrel deals 200 for each card on their side of the field and in their hand. Secret Barrel first turn is an easy 1200, so it's not half bad. And then Just Desserts can usually deal a great amount of damage against the current fast metagame that will fill a field. But most importantly, they both combo very well with Ojama Trio. This locks down your opponent's field. They can synchro with the tokens, but just the added damage from both Just Desserts and Secret Barrel with that kind of makes it pretty ridiculous. And that you get an extra 1500 from Just Desserts, an extra 600 from Secret Barrel out of that. Put these together. For the draw engine, which is most of the rest, we have triple Legacy of Yata-Grasu, double Jar of Greed, triple Reckless Greed, and then triple Accumulated Fortune. Legacy and Jar just draw one. They're chain pieces, and again, add to consistency within the deck. That's what I love about this kind of deck, is that you usually go off, you set 5, go off, draw 5, set 5, etc., etc. But yeah, draw 2 or draw 1 on each, draw 2, skip 2 draw phases, and then draw 2 on Chainlink 4. You can usually get this off very easily. And again, in most chains, you'll get like a Legacy, a Reckless, and Accumulated Fortune for full hand replenish out of what you just set, along with burn cards with that too. And then with the Reckless, usually losing the 2 draw phases is never a drawback, because you'll just get more draw cards out of everything else in the deck, whatever you happen to draw into with those 2. And then, just to round it off, we've got 2 Magic Cylinders, and then triple Threatening Roar. This is a personal one of mine. I know a lot of people don't like running it, especially in a deck like this, because it's not chainable. Just the amount of damage that you can do, and the fact that this is a burn deck, this has won me many duels, and I can usually, start a chain with this, deal on average 2,000, and I've had times where with this I've dealt like 6,000 in one turn, so it's kind of ridiculous. And then again, your chainable Threatening Roar just stops them from attacking. Now for the side deck, I'm not going to lie, most of it is for lulz, but I will point out the poignant ones right away. I've just got 1 Mind Crush, because it's the only one I own. 1, do this the right way so you can see them. 1 Respect Play, in case I ever face Prophecies, even though nobody is. This is to shut down High Priestess, because they have their hand revealed at all times, so they can't reveal cards to get her out. Light and Shadow Imprisoning Mirror, along with Macrocosmos, just to actually, this is each have their own place against certain meta decks. And then Double Snare is pretty important, because that gets rid of Jinzo. That's the only reason it's in here. Otherwise, I have MSTs for Decrees. And then, in case you're facing a slow deck, Volcanic Queen is a 1 tribute Lava Golem, essentially. And then the rest, I don't know, Clear World is kind of fun here and there. I have Acid Rain, Warrior Elimination, and Exile the Wicked, because I got them for cheap. And it's just kind of a lull. Why not? If I'm facing a machine deck, a warrior deck, or a fiend deck, just bam. It's just kind of fun. Inferno's Tempest can definitely have some shenanigans, especially since you give them a Lava Golem. You can have this to just wipe the field, and then you leave them with what they have. And then Double Fairy Wind, which is a personal tech of mine. Sorry, my screen just went to sleep. This you can, if it's kind of gutsy, but if you end a chain with this and they've dropped a decree mid chain, this will just destroy it outright. But if you want to get a little extra oomph out of your cards, again, you end a chain with this, it destroys them all, deals 200 for each. This is actually pretty dang good against Fire Fist because it destroys all face-up spell or trap cards on the field. And then Localized Tornado on the odd chance that I'm facing a mill deck, as it shuffles the hand and graveyard back into your deck. That is it. As far as personal experiences, this has gone like 2-0 against Macro Rabbit, 2-0 against Fire Fist. I think I went 1-2 against Mermail, but I definitely made him sweat. I think Game 3 he ended up dropping a Gotchi and killing me with my Ojama tokens. But like pretty much any deck that I've faced, I've done pretty dang well against. Most nights I'll go X1 in Swiss. So again, it's just pretty ridiculous. But that's it. Next video out, I will do my Skull Servants, because I was finally able to build those and take them to locals, and it performed pretty well, personally. But again, if you have any questions, go ahead and put them in the comments. And as far as the Yugi Cast business, as always, follow us on Twitter. Subscribe to the channel if you feel like it. I'm not gonna force you, but it'd be kind of cool if you did. And then, as always, Friday and Saturdays we stream on twitch.tv, so follow that if you want. But the best, as always, is to just follow the Twitter. You get stream notifications, upload notifications, etc. And, yep. Anyways, thanks for watching. This is Suam again, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.